Hours before Prince Harry and Meghan Markle released a photo of their daughter Lilibet, Kate and William shared behind-the-scenes highlights of the Platinum Jubilee weekend. They released a statement on their time at the celebrations. But barely 6 hours later, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex shared the first snap of their daughter Lilibet as she was pictured at her first birthday at a picnic thrown at Frogmore Cottage. Today Extra presenter Belinda Russell said, "It's a bit of a battle of the photo drop on social media. You've got Harry and Meghan and then Prince William and Kate post some unseen photos from the weekend. They wrote, 'We all had an incredible time, especially Louis.'" Royal expert Russell Myers added, "Of course, he absolutely stole the show. I mean, we're all thinking about how we should be a bit more like Prince Louis because he looked like he was just enjoying himself massively. These pictures are absolutely gorgeous. The Cambridges at some of the street parties they popped into and some of the behind-the-scenes photos at Buckingham Palace. In contrast to the Sussex kids, they were really front and center over the last 4, which was very much planned about how to present the future of the monarchy. Prince Louis especially had an incredible time at the celebrations to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have said. The message from William and Catherine came after their 4-year-old youngest child won over the nation with his reactions to the pomp and pageantry of the celebrations. Louis was seen letting out a howl and clapping his hands over his ears on the Buckingham Palace balcony on Thursday during the RAF fly-past as his gong. The Queen sweetly told him what was happening. Louis was also spotted being bounced on the knee of his grandfather, the Prince of Wales, during the pageant on Sunday and giving his mother Catherine a kiss on the cheek and a cuddle. He stood on his chair, waved his hands in the air, wriggled around, and stuck his finger in his ear during the show. In a personal message, alongside images from the weekend's events, they tweeted, "What a fantastic weekend of celebrations. Seeing people across the nation coming together with family, friends and loved ones has been extremely special. Thank you to everyone who turned out to show their gratitude to the Queen and her inspiring 70 years of leadership. From the crowds on the Mall to communities hosting street parties up and down the country, we hope you had a weekend to remember. We all had an incredible time, especially Louis." On the other hand, Prince Harry looked ill at ease while in the UK for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee and should have put on a happy face like wife Meghan Markle, an expert has said. According to royal expert Ingrid Seward, Harry did not seem happy to be back in the UK with his family for the celebrations, which could explain their early exit back to California, before the festivities were even over. She told, "The first public glimpse of Meghan was behind the scenes at Trooping the Colour in the Major General's office where the children and their parents have an unprecedented view to watch the ceremony. Meghan could be glimpsed in the background sweetly putting her manicured figure to her lips, shushing the overexcited younger children, including the lively daughters of Peter Phillips and Zara Tindall. There was hardly a glimpse of Harry in the darkened room, but he can't have felt very happy watching a military parade of which he should have played an important part. He appeared ill at ease at both the trooping and at the service of Thanksgiving. He should have put on a happy face, as Meghan managed to do for the sake of loyalty to his grandmother. Harry is ill at ease in his homeland, proven by the speed at which the Sussex family exited on Sunday, having flown over 10,000 miles round trip for a 5-day visit. Meghan would argue it was easier to keep the children on Californian time, 8 hours ahead. Many people wish they had kept themselves in California instead of burning tons of carbon emissions during their travels on 2 private jets. But it was the Queen's weekend and she wanted her family around her. However well or badly they had behaved in the past. In the Bible, Jubilee means restoration, and as a woman of deep Christian faith, that is what the Queen wanted. However, Ingrid does point out that Harry and Meghan's low-key appearances at the Jubilee showed they did keep their promise not to steal the limelight from the monarch. She added, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex finally kept their promise. They had agreed not to steal the spotlight from the Queen over the Jubilee weekend, and despite their high profile, they did not." Meghan often talks about boundaries, privacy and respect. She appears to have finally conceded that this does not only apply to her and her children, but to her husband's family too. Lilibet finally got to meet her great-grandmother, in private. No photographs were allowed, so Harry and Meghan released a cute photograph of Lilibet for her first birthday instead.